Hey, welcome back. I'm doing another Nethack Let's Play. I had to take down a couple of my old Priest Let's Plays for this game because I was playing some music in the background and I should have known better, but YouTube flagged them. So I'm not going to do that anymore, even though it lightens the ambiance and makes it better. I'm going to go over basically what had been done in those past Let's Plays, just to show you. I'm picking up at the same location, but quite a bit has happened. I've picked up this Amulet of Reflection from Sokoban, and I didn't show all of the boulder moving things. I thought it'd be a little tedious. I don't know. I found this bag of holding in the Gnomish Mines, which has really been saving me because I didn't have very great strength until I started eating a bunch of giant corpses. So now I can carry quite a bit. But this crystal plate mail has really been carrying me through the game, and it's probably going to be my main set of armor until I can wish for something. And I'm thinking Silver Dragon Scale Mail. But my first wish is probably going to be an artifact weapon, namely the Scepter of Might. So I'm going to show you a neat little trick. You can use your pickaxe to chop these statues up, and sometimes you can find a spellbook. So hopefully we will. It's pretty uncommon to destroy all these statues and not find a spellbook. Come on. Nope. No luck. Put that pickaxe away. Just a word of advice, don't do that if you're an archaeologist. Destroying or desecrating statues is bad for your class. You get luck penalties for doing that. Dog, where are you? Man, you were here a minute ago. I don't like waiting for dog. I actually don't need him as much as, oh my. Beginning to feel weak. I didn't even catch that. There we go. I have tons of food. I don't need the dog as much as I do in other roles, just because I can instantly identify whether something's cursed, blessed, or not. Let's see, do I have scrolls of... Nope, nothing I can summon monsters with. I'll have to remember, dungeon level 6. That's where... That's where the altar is. And hello, pony. Oh, I don't have a lichen corpse. Oh, it was my pony. Oh, sorry, Epona. I'm going to have to kill you. The great thing about Priest, I guess this Priest I'm playing, started with Spellbook of Heal. Actually, I'm going to lure him. There. So I've been healing myself a lot, and since I have so much food, I don't have to worry about going hungry. My intelligence is quite low. That means I still have hungry casting. And keep zapping myself with healing. Let's check and see if I can enhance anything. Looks like mace is all the way up. Healing spells are still at basic. Be good to bring those down. I have clairvoyance, which is... Oh, a spellbook. I'm high enough level, I feel confident that I can read this. It's better when you have high intelligence because it will warn you of spell books that you can't read. Yes, levitation. I'm definitely going to need that late game. Unless I find some ring or boots of levitation. So right now I'm wearing a ring of +1 protection and a ring of searching, which aren't the they aren't the greatest rings to have around. Ring of protection is pretty good. It for early game for bringing my AC down. But there are better ones. Oh wow. Huh. I guess I know what a potion of polymorph is. Kill these guys. Priests can't. They're class restriction if you have played any sort of Dungeons and Dragons or anything like that. They can't use bladed weapons if we look at our enhance. So it's all going to be things like Morningstar, Quarterstaff. They can use things like tridents, which seem like, I don't know, seems like kind of a blade to me. Like half a blade. But I guess they can use them. Oops, I think I picked up the corpse. I want to pick up the potion. Let's put all of this in the bag. Spellbooks, swirly potion. Hooray. Yes. Ooh, man. Some good stuff here. Now, what am I going to use that scroll of identify on? Should I use it on these spell books, or should I just read them? Let's see, I'm experience level 11. I think I can get away with reading a couple. Yeah, let's try. Okay, I guess I can't read that one safely. Detect unseen. That's marginally useful. No, that's useless. I'm gonna drop it. Probably going to read a whole bunch of spells, but that doesn't really matter. In some games, you only have, like a Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, you only have a certain amount of slots for spells. I'll pick up that other lizard corpse. Lizard corpses never rot, and they protect you from stoning. From, like, a cockatrice. I think Grey Oozes give some intrinsics. That one didn't really give anything. And, keep running into dudes. Wand of Striking is useless. I think it does D4 damage at the best. Nothing useful. Oh, another door. Yeah, there we go. So I want to sit on this throne, but first let's take stuff out of my bag. I feel that scrolls are the best use of identify scrolls. I wish this was a blessed one. Oh, but I really want to know what this spellbook is. Oh well. Yes, 2 scrolls of Create Monster. Now let's identify Tamoff. Ooh, scroll of Enchant Armor. Okay, I'm going to identify the spellbook. Remove curse. Oh, that's good to have around. Later games, there's a lot of monsters like disenchanters or liches that will curse your armor, and make it very annoying for you. And a scroll of light. Alright. Going to save the scrolls of enchant armor. The scroll of enchant monster, I think I'll go back up to dungeon level 6 and do some sacrificing. First, let's sit on this throne and see if I can get anything. Sometimes it'll curse your stuff, so that's why I dropped my bag of holding. Everything else, I don't really care if it gets cursed that much. Meh. Sometimes it'll grant you a wish. Sometimes it'll shock you. Sometimes it'll do nothing. Ah, that time it did a whole lot of nothing. I usually don't have great luck with thrones. I don't know what the percentages are with thrones, but they seem to be quite low for getting anything good. And I'm just going to pause and then... Actually, no, I'm not going to sacrifice yet. The reason I'm doing that is I don't want to be granted an artifact, because I want to wish for that quest artifact. And the more artifacts I have kicking around, the more likely that I won't be granted an artifact from wishing. So we're on to some brand new dungeon levels. You guys excited? Ooh, and a weapon shop. I'm really tempted to take shurikens or boomerang. I mean, I think I'm going to be sticking with healing, divination, and clerical spells. So they're pretty useful. Escape spells would be nice, but I don't know. Ooh, look, it's getting darker. I could just keep clicking on it. But the priest can use shurikens and boomerangs, which are both really strong throwing weapons, and right now I don't have any kind of throwing at all, not even magic for range. So it would be good for that. I'm just going to pause and have a look at something. Alright, I'm back. I did a little research and I decided that it may be best to go with a polearm. I got a glaive, which isn't the greatest of polearms. It does... Oh my. I'm hallucinating now. You hit Barney the dinosaur. Yeah, since I don't have a unicorn horn, I'm just going to sit here and freak out until my hallucination is gone. There we go. So like I was saying about polearms, the glaive isn't one of the greatest. I think it's an average of 3.5 small damage and like 4.5 small damage, 5.5 large damage. I can't remember. But it's not as good as like a halberd or a bardiche. But they're good to get trained while I can. I'm going to adjust it to B. Let's see if I can set up an alternately wield item. Oh, dang it, it's a two-handed weapon. And I don't want to give up my shield. I should have thought about that. Maybe I'll go back and get those shurikens. But polearm skill is so good to train. Meh. Yeah. Shurikens it is. They're ninja, they're cooler. They do a lot of damage. D6 small, D8 big. That's what I'll do.